Hello, I'm back, and today did not play around. I was tripping. Holy shit. Like, it was the last hour that was kicking my freaking butt. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even think I was gonna get to the camera. Like, this is what I get for not going into the Bible. But man, it's almost like a bittersweet thing to be doing this. Like, it's sweet in the way that I'm healing, but it's bitter in the way that I'm almost like limited with my desire to read the Bible. And actually, you know what? I know it's there. I need to unlock it somehow or something. It's like I just want to get in the Word like that, but I can't. I don't know why I can't. I get tired or bored of it or something. I don't know. When I'm on Facebook, I nothing but my For You page, I think that's what it's called, is just people explaining the Bible to me. And there are all kinds of people. But it's almost like even it's the same way as when I was a kid. Like when someone says something, I still don't get it. I don't know if they have to repeat it like 8 billion times to me, but damn. Like I just can't register that shit in my brain. But today was fucking like today was rough. Like I'm talking about today was rough. I've had shit days, but it's like for this battle specific, it's almost as if, how do I explain it? How can I explain this shit? I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. Let's take Mario, for example, the game. Like, I don't know, certain areas of battle are just more difficult than other areas. Like, it's a level you would choose. Like, I don't know, the beginning level I'm on could be, waking up. Just waking up. No, I'm always gonna wake up in the morning. I'm not saying always. I'm fucking this up. I'm not saying in a way where, you never know if you're gonna make it tomorrow or something. I'm just saying when I wake up, that's not a big issue for me. Just to wake up. But when you're older, some people, it is. It's a fucking hassle to just get up from bed. Or people who are bedbound. They just can't get off their bed. To them, that's like the hardest level. Hopefully, I kind of explained that a little better. But what I'm going through, to like, I don't know, the average person, or the average normal person, I don't know how else to say it. To them, this is just like easy work. To them, they're like, I don't know why you're having trouble with something like that. I'm like, for me, this is a fucking battle. This is like tough shit. This is really tough. It's almost like I'm scrapping with this shit every day. And it exhausts me. Hold on, give me a second. Holy shit. It's almost like I am metamorphosizing or some fucking shit. Is that even a fucking word? I've used that shit so many fucking times. Yeah. Fucking using it right. I don't know why I second guess myself. Yeah, I'm metamorphosizing. And it's fucking rough. Change is always rough. And it's almost like I don't want to change. Yeah, because I don't want to let go of the porn that was so easily accessible and made me feel good for once in this world. It made me feel like safe. So weird. Like now, it's so crazy I can explain that part of my life now. Like, I would watch porn and it could be like to some regular person like some weird shit, but to me it's just like the most like pleasing thing to me. It just aroused me so much. And sometimes it was like really like I don't know how else to say it, but it was like some of it was real, like real porn, and then other porn I would watch would be like animated. And if you don't know by now, I said it before. When I'm nervous, I bite the fuck out of my lips, or bite the skin off my lips. That's how nervous. That's how anxious I was. Like, literally an hour before I came out here, I was on my laptop playing poker. This like Texas Hold'em, and I won some money on my thing. Not like real money, but the in-game money. And I was like, I did pretty good. God dog, I can't. I'm sorry, I'm just so nervous now. I don't know, the anxiety's building up. I won some money on the poker game. And that kind of like, it was like not as much, but just a little rush of dopamine. Just that alone. There's nothing on this game that could provoke me to doing it, you know? I mean, there is like a female dealer, but that's like not what would arouse me. That's not enough to arouse me. But just winning, I think what aroused me was just winning like a lot of money. I was like, oh shit, I actually won like a lot. Just reminded me of that dopamine feeling I would get just by watching porn. But do you understand the amount we're putting in? Because I was playing with like, even if it was just in-game currency, it was millions. Like I had 2 million, and then I bluffed this dude, and I got like to 3 million, and I left the table after that. And to me, that million win, that was like the first time I won a million in like a hand. I was like, oh shit, that was pretty sick. But fuck, like, that wasn't even enough dopamine. It was a little bit like a splash of dopamine in me to remind me of that feeling, to like almost get that feeling. But a million is not enough to give you the dopamine. But watching porn is enough to give you that dopamine. So that must mean porn is worth more than a million. And I'm not saying I'm not trying to calculate the exact amount. That's just like an example of what we're doing when we watch porn. And to me, it's almost like we're giving up a million of us. That's how I see it. We're giving $1 million, dollars in value, I guess, or more than that. We're just giving that amount of value, and we're taking it away from us, and we're putting it in the porn. It's like we gotta pay for that shit. And I don't know what 1 million of us were taking from. Like maybe our soul. Just taking like 1 million of the value of our soul every time we watch porn. And that, to me, when I thought about that, I was like, holy shit. The amount of fucking times I watched porn, I wouldn't be surprised if I was worthless. And maybe that was the reason I kept telling myself I was. Because I'm giving away all this money that I don't even have. This value. I don't know how to say value. Maybe currency. Soul currency. And it's not literal soul currency. I mean, it could be. I'm still not at a part where I believe that. Maybe that's why I just confessed it. I don't believe in the spiritual world enough. I'm just literally going by the thoughts and the theologies and the philosophies. I'm going by words. And like, Lord, like, I want to see more. Because just through a game that I played in the physical world showed me what's happening in my mind. And I want to confirm that I'm not worthless. I think that's another like add-on to why I'm doing this. It's another shit. I usually have the word later and then I'm so like irritated that I didn't use it. It's another benefit to why I'm doing this. There you go. Oh my god, like I'm glad I got the steam out, but I was like this fucking close. Maybe this. I was code orange. I don't know how else to say it. I was pretty fucking close. I was just watching it. I was watching the poker, and it was like my. I'm not saying I was watching porn. I'm saying I was watching poker, but in my mind, it was almost like trying to convince itself to like just like what's the difference between this and just scrolling on porn to find the right video or some shit. It was so fucking crazy. It was like, damn, the devil is a fucking trickster. That man is a mischievous ass mother sucker. Like he uses any trick in the book. Every trick in the book. He's already used every trick in the book on countless men throughout history and ages. And God still fights for the people today. It's almost like a lawyer. A lawyer who keeps trying to defend somebody. or the new clients. Even when their clients die, they keep on defending the clients, keep on being there to defend them. I remember reading somewhere that it was if you're too weak or tired, scared for the battle you're going through, try to go and defend other people, because maybe you're a lot stronger in the mind than you were before, and you can help somebody catch up. Now, I want to do that, I definitely want to do that. I want to go out and put my 2 cents, even if I'm wrong in some cases, because I'm not a good arguer. I don't know how to conversationalist. Yeah, I'm not one of those people who debater. There you go. Can't debate. I'm not that guy. I remember it was my stepbrother who, it was just for some little thing. It didn't even have to do anything with God or anything. It was like for a video game. And he whooped my ass in the debate of whatever it was. And I was just like, damn, if I get my ass whooped in this shit, I can't imagine debating somebody about God. I just can't. Maybe that's the same fear I shouldn't have. But for me, I'm scared of falling away from him. Of falling away from God. And one thing that somebody told me, or I saw, I think it was a video, was that, be faithful to God even if the enemy succeeds. Especially here on earth. It's just a win here on earth. A win in a debate is not a win against God. And I was like, you know what, that's some pretty wise stuff to say, and that you can tell that somebody has constantly been through debate after debate to come up with that. And some people will say, oh, that's just what losers say. But to me, I'm thinking, like, you know what, like, you and I are wrong. Like, if I'm in a debate, you and me are both wrong. We wouldn't know unless God shows up, and maybe the person will agree on that. They'll be like, yeah, I'm not gonna believe in something until the dude shows up or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, like in the end, we can both agree on that. Like, we'll see it when we see it, because that's usually the end of that argument. Like, we see it when we see it. We get there when we get there. And all we were just trying to tell you is, like, hey, maybe jump on the boat and, fight the good fight with us. Even if, like, your belief isn't all the way there, because, even mine can get couple moments where I'm unfaithful, or some moments where I just get, skeptical. I'm just like, that sounds a little sus. And a lot of people get like that. Don't think that this isn't a thing that people have never done. We all get skeptical every now and then. But the whole point is to fight the good fight. And if it requires having the morals written down instead of them being taken from God, so be it. But at least fight that good fight and make sure we're progressing, through connection, through, mental connection, like emotional connection. We're not straying away from each other. Because, like, when it comes to it and we have our own worlds or some shit from the AI just puts us in our pods and we're in our own worlds. It's going to suck, because a lot of people are going to want to be in their own world instead of uniting. And that's scary. It's scary to think that we embrace loneliness. We should never embrace loneliness. There's people out there We're in this together. And yeah, it's like, I guess, you need your time to yourself every now and then, but not all the damn time. Yeah. And we shouldn't be with people all the time, We don't need a person all the time to be there. Sometimes God just wants you to sit down and just enjoy life here alone with Him. Yeah. Sorry. Just so fucking nervous right now. I'm sweating. I mean, it's hot out here, I guess. And it's hot. I don't usually sweat that much. But yeah, Satan is, he's tricky. And decisive and patient and good with timing. So that means at all times you should be ready. Because like just right now, as soon as I paused it, it was like a rush of, temptation kind of jumped inside me, like, just end the video, Martin, and go watch porn. I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm doing this for a reason. For my metamorphosis. I'm doing this for myself. And I'm not even doing it. God's doing it. So take it up with Him. Man, it was tricky. But I've been through this conversation before. And what I'm talking about just went through my mind, so it's kind of hard to express what just happened. But pretty much it was a whole battle in my head about, I think even when you're at a point where you're not going to be able to see porn, you're still going to die, and all these sad and miserable, dreadful things just ran through my head, and I'm like, wait a second, I already went through that side of my life, and I don't want to go back. Nobody wants to go back. It's a terrible place to be, and there is an answer. Love, it was the answer. That was the outcome. And enjoyment, life is precious. It's a blessing. It's amazing. There's just so much beautiful things here, and my God, like, I don't know why that side of me, or Satan, is just like trying to get me to just. In the end, God is the one who vouched for me. Am I saying that right? Pretty much, He gave Himself up for me for a reason. And usually when He makes a commitment, He sticks to it. And yeah, it's not me. It's not me who's gonna win this battle. It's God, and He already won the battle. It's like jump on the winning team, my boy. Yeah. You know what's funny? Um, just that scene alone from Full Metal Jacket was went straight over my head, flew right by me. Was when Joker and Rafterman they uh, they landed down on the plane after they were ordered to go to like this area in Vietnam to make like a story about it. And it was just because of Joker's remarks that, you know, his platoon leader, or I think it was lieutenant or someone, he just got annoyed by him. So he's like, oh, Joker would make a, you know, a remark about, you know, he doesn't get in the shit too much. And the shit meaning he doesn't go to war as much. He's just usually making stories of what's happening. You know, that was his department. So he wanted to be in battle. And so his platoon leader, I think it was, pretty much was like, all right, you're making all these remarks and shit. You know, I'm going to send you out there. And funny, because Joker didn't want to take Rafterman. Joker just wanted to, yeah, I think he was trying to, you know, pester his platoon leader to sending him, but he didn't want to take Rafterman. It was like almost like taking his little brother, like, no, leave him here, like, just take me. And then his leader was just like, yo, like, you still here? You better get going, sucker. So he's like, fuck. And so him and Rafterman went up to this area in Vietnam, and they were looking for a story, you know, something they can put in the news. And this dude was helping him out. He's, oh yeah, there's like the couple of you know, Viet Cong or whatever is what they call them. They all got shot up because of you know, it was this thing about a bunch of officials or whatever were gonna be, you know, retrained or something. Like they were gonna be mentally trained or like converted to the Vietnam Army or something like that. Or I think it was vice versa. I honestly don't remember. Anyways, a lot of them died. They showed up to get this training or something. This like meeting. It was bait, and they all got shot up like. And so a Joker, this part of the movie flew right by my head when I was a kid, but now I'm starting to understand it. Joker is wearing, well, throughout the whole movie, or you know, after he's at war, he's wearing "Born to Kill" on his helmet, but he has a peace symbol on his fucking jacket. This dude, so like crazy or something. I don't know. Anyways, this drill instructor, or this dude, this drill sergeant, he notices that shit. He notices the "Born to Kill" and the peace symbol on him. He is like, he's like, I don't know if he calls him private or something, but he's like, soldier. He's like, come over here. And Joker, he's like, oh shit, like, yes sir. Like what? Like what happened? And he's like, you wear a peace symbol and you write "Born to Kill" on your helmet. It's like, is that supposed to be some kind of sick joke or something? And I'm thinking about it like when I was younger and I watched this movie, and I'm not saying I was a kid, about probably like 17 or 18. I was on Joker's side. He was like, oh, it's supposed to symbolize the duality of man, sir. The duality of man, Joker? Man, get your fucking head right, son. Like, now I'm with the drill sergeant. I'm like, yo, you cannot be in the middle. As much as you are throughout all of life, any aspect of life, war, famine, in a prison, someone's household, you know, in the pool, in the sandbox, you can't be in the middle. Not even the ref. Like nothing. There's no such thing as ref in war. You just can't be in the middle. Like this dude wanted to make a I don't know, a fucking message. Joker wanted to make a point of like, we're out here killing or some shit, but in the other side of the world, there's people who want peace and shit. And it's really hard to understand the outcomes of war, if they're even useful or not. So it's like, why even try to join that battle when you're young, especially? Not the battle, but trying to understand that. That's like beyond you. That's beyond human. It's like trying to look into the fourth dimension. It's beyond me. At that moment, Joker should have nutted up or shut it up. I don't know how else to say. He should have got his shit together and took that shit off of him and joined the winning side. And that's what the drill sergeant said. He's like, you know what? He's like, why don't you jump on the winning side for once? And I was just like, I thought when I was younger, I thought this guy was full of shit. I was just like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. I was on some stupid shit. When it comes to it, not once throughout the whole time I was here on Earth, 20 years at least, have I seen anything about Satan winning. Not once. It was always Satan just trying to make you look bad. That's all it's been. It's almost like someone losing, so they're just mocking you. They're like, oh, loser, shitter, I don't know. Like, fuck up, you're terrible. They just throw shit at you because they know they're losing. And it's just been the pattern throughout life that I've noticed that God already won. And it's all I've been hearing. God already won. People are antichrists. They're Satanists without even realizing it. And it's not even necessarily Satan, but it's just darkness or the forces of evil. Evil, 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 evil. Because it's like, nobody tries that hard to mock somebody if they don't know they're losing. If you don't know you're losing, you would be head in the game, focused all the damn time. That's why it's almost like Satan has nothing to lose. So he can do all this shit at any time and all times. He can mock you, make fun of you, throw sticks at you, stones, break my bones. Words never hurt me. And that just answers it right there. I want to jump on the winning side. I just do. As much as I've, throughout my whole life, been mocked, teased, stepped on, and shown that I'm like lesser, subpar, I don't care. I know that God is the winning side in the end. So it doesn't matter who beat me. So that's what mentality I want to have when I go out and fight for God. And usually it just means when the occasion arises. Like when the conversation is sparked. Oh, like you guys are talking about it. Like, it's almost like I want to put my 2 cents in there. I have to. When I hear something false. Like, I have to. And I want to make sure God is speaking for me, not me, because sometimes I get in there and I get a little prideful over the things that I say, and I'm like, dude, I gotta step the fuck back. And that's how I know it's not it's not me catching these W's. It's all God. Like, I didn't do anything. I really didn't. I'm not being humble or I don't fucking know what's the word, modest. No, it's just like right now. If I wanted to speak to battle against this, this demon, this temptation feeling, I would lose. I would have just been like, you know what? I know what you can do. I'll just let you walk all over me. Like if I don't, if the devil doesn't get his way, he literally torments you. He tortures you. And God has been literally saving me from that torment and torture. I'm like, man, I just hate it. I need to stick to him. Like, God is literally my ace. The ace that's gonna get me out of this hole that I made. Like, he's like, look, I can help you, but there's only so much God can do, because if I'm not willing to accept his help, I'm not getting out of the hole. And I have to accept that he's just the one who's going to get me out. Even if there's moments where I'm like, look, but God, like this area of your, of your side, pretty much saying like these players on your team, I'm just pretty much saying this, like this is the analogy. The players on your team right here are straight garbage, son. Like they're gonna cost us the game. But that's how I'm looking at it. But God is like, yo, dog, we won already. Like, doesn't matter how our team looks. He knows that this is the team to win. The God of the universe knows this team is the one to win, even if it doesn't look like it sometimes. That's why I was so interested in watching that movie Moneyball. A lot of you have seen it, but I just got through explaining Full Metal Jacket. I'm not movie explainer Joe here. Just go and watch the movie and you'll understand what I'm talking about. But pretty much the whole theme about that movie, it's a baseball movie and the underdogs win, because they were strategic instead of just good. And I just really get so amped up and emotional when it comes to like just losing, because there's some days where I lose. I feel like I lost that shit. I'm just like, look, God, like I didn't do the best for you, or what I thought could have been the best, but he's just trying to tell me, look, you did it. You did the best. You're doing your best. That's enough. It's not. He wants enough. He doesn't want more. Because, like, what you're doing is more. Of course, God will want any and everybody to do more than what they're doing. What I'm trying to say is that, but usually you can't. It's like, the truth is you can't. You can only do what you can do. And the only way to do more is to let go of you and start grabbing more onto God. That's how he's going to help you do more. Just through God. It's like God is the winner. God is the MVP. He's the player to do it all. When we want to do more for God, we're fucking up by putting we. I want to do more for God. You fucking up, son. I want to do God's will. That's what you should be saying. And God's will is the truth. And what is the truth? Is literally all I can do. All I'm able to do. How, when I'm at this point, the present time, this is all I can do. I'm living the truth. I'm living for God. If my mind is literally not defeated, but depleted after today, like a battle just went through in the backyard in my room, that's it, leave the rest to God. Don't go putting yourself down for losses or things you're not able to do. It's like you literally did your mission, soldier, now at ease. And man, like for the longest I couldn't get that through my head. I was like, man, I'm such a fucking loser. I can't do shit, not even for God. Fucking dog. No, let me show you, because I kind of want to laugh later if I watch this video again. Look at this fucking dog. Going crazy. I don't know if y'all can see it. This crazy ass dog. Going skibbity right now. Look at that, man. It's a little freaking... Hey, and he's doing the spinnies. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, my dumbass. He started doing the spinnies. Oh, damn, he's floating in midair. That shit's funny. Anyway. I'm glad I blew off the steam. I kind of don't feel it no more, the anxiety. But I know it's getting harder because there's even there's less and less of shit I can do now. There's probably more things I can do out here, but keep my mind off of it. I've applied to so many freaking jobs. Probably all the ones in my area. At this point, I ought to just go over there and be like, "Ew, what's happening with my application? Why are y'all not accepting it? Why y'all not saying no at the very least?" These mother suckers giving me the agita. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. You guys have a good one. Follow Jesus Christ. He always comes through, even when you think he didn't. He comes through for what was best for the situation. To get this W. Get this win. Schwinning. If you living, you winning. I'll catch you on the next one. Let's get it on.